So we start out in a desert. My man Jesus and his homies, they're hiking for like 20 miles or something. I'm pretty sure 20 miles is like 500 kilometers. I don't know. I'm American. Anyways, so they're hiking for a while, and my boy Jesus, he's super famished. Like, he's just not having it. He's not happy about anything that's happening. All of his little friends and stuff, they're talking smack about him all the time because they're, roasting his shoes. Because my man, he's got like these little sandal things that just wrap up and around his feet. And all of his friends are like, dude, you got sand between your toes. That's so freaking lame. Like, how could you even do that? So Jesus, he's fed up with it. And then Mark, one of his disciples, comes up and he's just like, hey, Jesus, I know that this isn't exactly your problem, but to make your problem, but I'm hungry now, so can you get me food? And Jesus looks at him like, dude, I'm hungry. Figure it out yourself. And Mark's like, oh, okay. I didn't mean to poke the bear like that. Sorry, bro. So Jesus goes out and he's like, okay, I don't want to hear anything else from any more of these little disciples. Let's just keep on hiking. And of course, Peter has to come up, and Peter's like, hey, I'm hungry. So Jesus is like, I'm going to turn this caravan around right here, right now, because I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm hungry too. And just as Jesus is about to like lay down on them and get mad at them and stuff, Delilah, one of his other disciples, she sees in the distance, not a mirage, she sees a tree. And Jesus, using his all-knowing powers and stuff, is like, oh my gosh, that's a fig tree. We can get some figs that we can eat, and it'll be great. So they go to the fig tree, and at this tree, they're expecting to see, luscious fruit that are figs, because, you can use figs and fig Newtons. Fig Newtons are great. So they look at this tree, and Jesus is like looking around. He's like, why don't I see any fruit? And all his little disciples are like, but I'm hungry, please. I wish I had food, but this tree doesn't have any because I got the munchies. And Jesus is like, okay, that's it. I curse you, I curse your family, I curse your cow, and I curse this tree. And the tree's like, dude, what did I do for that? What did I do to deserve this? And Jesus is like, you didn't produce fruit when you were supposed to, so now you'll never produce fruit. Sucks for you, you're never gonna reproduce. So the tree is all sad and depressed, and it kind of like hunches over and it curls up. And so Jesus, then he uses as a teaching point for his disciples. He's like, thou shalt not bitch and whine when I have no food. Figure it out for yourselves, you low life curs. And Mark comes back up and he's like, but what if I want some food and I can't find any? And Jesus just looks at him like, if you are devoted to our cause is spreading Christianity, then you'll figure it out for yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go face a whale and reenact that one scene in Pinocchio. So Mark's like, oh, okay, homie, I get it. Trust me, I understand. So, all in all, this is a story of why Jesus hates figs, and why if you like fig Newtons, like I do, we're all going to hell.